have seen how the digital economy has taken over our transaction modes, this new sequence will shed light on how digital products have entered our homes and can serve the way we live on a day-to-day basis. The digital economy has provided us with many new types of services, some of which have emerged as actual markets. Smart home services are among the most prominent, and companies are investing heavily in this sector, which is considered promising for the future of the digital economy. This video will shed light on this nascent but dynamic market. The smart home world is also vast and segmented, but dominated by the usual big players of the tech world, such as Google, Apple, Amazon, and Alibaba. The market is growing, with space for startups to apply new technologies, conquer markets, and become the leaders of tomorrow. The growth of smart homes is associated with the recent developments of the Internet of Things technology, data, and machine learning. In the market segments already covered by the big players, the first acquisitions have already been made. As in the case of Google and Nest Hub, an acquisition concluded in 2014. This acquisition was made by the tech giant to improve the characteristics of its voice assistants and home assistants. Google is currently the U.S. market leader for smart home products. Smart speakers are probably the most recognizable product when it comes to smart homes, the main ones being Google Home and Alexa from Amazon. However, the possibilities of applying the various smart devices impact not only tech-born companies, but also companies with centuries or decades of history that need to enter into an innovation journey. This is the case of German-based manufacturing company Miele. Authors Kaiser and Stummer, in an article published in 2020, illustrate how a traditional industrial manufacturer like Miele had to invest in innovation to cope with the digital transformation underway. The family business home appliance producer is a multinational company headquartered in Germany. Aware of the importance of the new technological wave and the impact this will have on all industries, Miele has already invested in the Internet of Things and equipping its products with remote control regulated with devices such as Amazon Alexa. For example, a consumer can switch on her or his washing machine remotely or adjust the washing temperature by using remote devices. In 2016, however, the company realizes that investments in digital innovation must be increased, so strategically decides to enrich its organization with a smart home division. This corporate division, despite being incorporated in the company organization, acts and moves like a startup, is customer-centered and guided by a design thinking mentality. This division aims to push the development of new ideas to absorb innovations coming from smart products and services.